Not all racing games have to be about cars, so here's one for the bike fans. MotoGP, the first game in the official series for the PlayStation 2. I've been looking for this for a while and finally managed to find this beat up old copy for the eye-watering price of 50 pence. The box is a mess, there's no manual, but the disc is fine, so let's pop this bad boy in. I've never played this before and don't know what to expect. Well, I know to expect some motorbikes and that I should be able to race them around various Grand Prix circuits, but that's about it. The PS2 hadn't been out very long when this was released in Europe, all the way back in February 2001. This was made by the good people at Namco. There was another one with the same name which THQ did for the Xbox and PC, but it's a completely different game. Not confusing at all. The first thing you'll notice is that I'm doing abysmally. That won't be much of a surprise if you've seen my other videos, but it's because I've got the simulation mode switched on. That makes the bike much twitchier, and it's incredibly easy to light up the rear tyre and get launched a mile in the air. It's probably best to get used to the game first before switching that on, so let's retreat back to the arcade handling for now. That makes the game an awful lot easier. In fact, it's too easy now. I started this race at Suzuka in last, and it's only taken me just over a lap to get into the lead. Or maybe I suddenly got really good. Nah, probably not. Even if you knock the AI up to hard, you're still comfortably the quickest bike out there. 2 laps isn't quite enough to get into first place though from the back, so we'll keep the race distances down to try and make it a bit more interesting. You'll have spotted some of the opponents we're up against. There's some big names from the world of MotoGP, such as Mick Doohan, the 5-time champion who completely dominated the second half of the 1990s. There's also Max Biaggi, Sete Giovinazzi and Kenny Roberts, who weren't as good. They were alright though. Strangely, Valentino Rossi isn't in it. He was racing in the top 500cc class in 2000, in fact that was his first season, so where is he? It seems they based this game on 1999, but it came out in 2001. Work that one out. Anyway, I want to race as Mick. Let's see if we can do a single race with him. Can I not pick a rider to compete as? I've got to be myself. Well, that's disappointing. Whatever, let's see what tracks there are. We've got Suzuka, Paul Ricard, Jerez, Donington, Matigi. Is that it? 5 tracks? That really is all you get. You can't unlock any more, it's literally just those 5. What a pile of arse. Oh well, let's give the championship mode a try. Unsurprisingly, it's only 5 races long, because there's not enough tracks. I can't be bothered to qualify, but let's see how the grid's shaping up. Laura Carbe's on pole and, hold on. Wait, slow down! Oh, anyway, I'm last, so let's go. I know I've been moaning quite a lot in this video, but it's because it's so frustrating knowing there's a good game hiding in here somewhere. As it is though, there's just not enough here to keep you entertained for very long. I mean, the graphics are pretty decent, and the gameplay's alright for the most part. It's not overly challenging, and I expect once you get used to the simulation mode it probably isn't that difficult. But for an official game about the MotoGP franchise, I was really expecting an awful lot more. There's a few other issues as well, like extremely harsh penalties for the mildest bit of accidental cheating, and the fact you can't cream into another bike and send the other rider flying. They must have been super glued to the seat or something. And this championship I'm doing, all they wanted me to do was finish 18th in the standings, which I did, so now I'm rewarded with the prestigious honour of being able to carry on and do the same 5 race season again. Ugh. They did put in a challenge mode to try and give it some sort of replay value, but you don't seem to be able to achieve anything from it other than some virtual medals. Surely all you would have wanted from the first official MotoGP video game on the PlayStation was the chance to recreate the best races with your favourite riders, being able to compete alongside your heroes in the full 2000 season. That shouldn't have been too much to ask, should it?